Happy Tuesday night. Welcome back to the kitchen. This is Cooking with Carmen and Kids. We are live here every Tuesday night on the channel where we give weight loss tips, health tips, and sometimes we're cooking. And so last week here on the channel, we did some recipes in the air fryer for healthy breakfast options. We made the frittata, we made the hash browns, we made
French toast.
The French toast sticks, and I showed you how to make, like, seriously the best hard-boiled eggs inside of the air fryer. No water, no nothing, no boiling. And you'll see this little one sampling some of those eggs. She's like, it's the best egg ever. So that was last week. And this week, we're gonna be going back to the air fryer, and we're gonna be showing you some really quick, healthy, but savory. We have a couple savory and two sweet, two savory, really low calorie, really healthy snacks that hit the spot. They hit the spot, but they don't break the calorie bank. Delicious. And so we're going to be using the Ninja Dual Zone Air Fryer. Love this air fryer. I will link down in the comments. We actually did a review of this, and I'm obsessed. Kids, how often do I use the air fryer?
Every day almost. We haven't used our kitchen.
Our oven.
We haven't used our oven in almost a year.
Well, it's been a lot more than weeks.
Almost a year.
I'm obsessed. I use it all the time. It's the most, besides my Ninja, it's the most used appliance in our kitchen. And so anyway, I'll link that down below too, as well as the video. You can get it right on Amazon. So first thing we're gonna make is some air fryer strawberries. So we need a couple different ingredients. I have 2 cups of strawberries, cleaned and cut into quarters. You can leave them whole, you can cut them into halves. I have them into quarters, and I have 2 cups. And so I'm gonna take those 2 cups and just dump them right into a plastic container, okay? All right, then I have 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, sprinkle that in. I have 1 tablespoon of Swerve sweetener, Liberty, will you get that out of the pantry? It is a healthy sugar substitute, and we're just gonna sprinkle that on top of here. And we have 1 teaspoon of both. This is what it is. So we're just gonna put that in our container. And we're going to, you don't want to shake too much so you don't want to bruise the strawberries.
Can I shake a little bit?
So we're going to shake it up, shake it up, shake it, shake it, shake it up, shake it up.
Don't shake like that.
Don't shake like that. Gia, can you shake it? Shake it up, shake it up, shake it, shake it, shake it up.
Shake it up, shake it up.
All right, once we get it all shaken up, this is what it's going to look like. And we are going to line one side of our air fryer with parchment paper. And we are just going to dump those strawberries in. They're gonna make a single layer, just like that, okay? Now these are gonna go in the air fryer. I'll show you in 1 second, at 380 degrees for 4 minutes. But before we do that, because we're gonna put both baskets in at one time, we're gonna do some apple chips. So I have an apple chip, and you can either remove, I have an apple. And you're gonna slice it from bottom to top, and you can either peel it. I actually like the skin on it. For some reason, I really like it. And so you take a whole apple, we're gonna put it right in the same container, and it's all sliced up. We have 1 tablespoon of the Swerve, half a tablespoon of cinnamon.
Oh wait, by the way, if you haven't smashed that subscribe button yet, make sure to smash that and hit the notification bell and give a thumbs up.
Yes. All right. What are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do now, Gia?
Shake,
shake, shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Shake the apple. Shake the apple.
Shake, shake, shake. This is shaking.
She's like, what are we doing? Why is the camera on, and why are we talking to nobody? There's people on the other side of there. They're on YouTube. Can you say hi?
Hi.
All right, so we're gonna shake that up.
Shake, shake, shake. This should be a song. Shake.
And then once we get that all shaken up, we're gonna put that into our other
Line.
air fryer.
Again
In here.
lined. Again lined with parchment paper.
Yes, it is lined with, and you just want to spread them out, make sure they're, now this is going to go in the air fryer on 300 degrees for 15 minutes. So let's go ahead and take you over to the air fryer, show you that, and pop these in. So we turned on basket 1, which has our apple chips inside. And so we're going to turn that down to 300 degrees. And then we're going to cook it for 15 minutes. So we're going to put that in, press start. Where then we have our strawberries, we're going to push. So we're going to turn this on. Now our strawberries, we're going to cook at 380 degrees. We're going to select air fry. We'll do 375, and we're going to do those for 4 minutes. Now I can either start these right now or I can wait. So I'm going to actually start it and then just let them cool down while the apples are finishing. So we're going to push that in, press start again, and there we go. We have our apple chips cooking, and this is the Ninja Dual Basket Air Fryer. You can actually fit a whole chicken in one side. So you can cook a whole chicken in one side, vegetables in the other, potatoes, or you can cook 2 whole chickens. You can cook at the same temperature, or you can cook at 2 different temps. Love this air fryer. So our strawberries have just stopped, and gosh, they smell delicious. Our apples, we turned them about midway. So I'm gonna let them go a little bit longer, get a little crispier. So we're gonna put this back on. Air fry. I'm gonna do 10 more minutes and I'll check them at 5. And 300 degrees. So in the meantime, I'm gonna bring these over here. Now, here's what I will say. I absolutely love cinnamon. If you don't like cinnamon as much, I would cut this down to 1 teaspoon, not 1 tablespoon. I love cinnamon. And the cinnamon I use, this actually comes from Kroger, and it's more of a mild cinnamon. So if you have a stronger cinnamon, I would do 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and then 1 tablespoon of the Swerve. But man, these are delicious. This on toast, this on oatmeal, this on Greek yogurt, this just by itself, by the spoonful, is amazing. So let me show you my favorite way to eat this in the morning. The Dannon Light and Fit Greek yogurt is absolutely delicious. So I put 1 serving of that inside of my bowl, and then half of my strawberries. And then typically what I will do is I'll make 2 batches, and then I'll put another batch inside of a container with my strawberries for breakfast the next morning. It's so freaking good. I have my yogurt in a bowl, I have my yogurt in a Tupperware dish, and I'm gonna divide this equally amongst them. You can see the sauce from it's almost like a cinnamon caramel sauce. And when you eat this, with this, you can even mix a serving of oatmeal into here, or put this on oatmeal ice cream topper. It is delish. So this one would go in the fridge for tomorrow morning, and then this one would be my serving for today. Great snack. And if you don't want to plate it like this, you could just eat the strawberries just by themselves, or I think I told you, on a piece of toast, or on a chocolate snack, on a chocolate rice cake. It's amazing. What'd you say?
It's yummy. Mom,
It's yummy.
Mom.
Don't eat all my strawberries, crazy lady. Right, buddy. You digging in now? Eating all my food. Is that not delicious?
It is delicious.
I love how the cinnamon and sugar almost make like a sauce over the yogurt.
Yeah.
It's good?
Yeah. I like the yogurt.
Do you like the sauce on it?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna stop this. Check on our apple slices. Okay, so I'm gonna take these out, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put them on a plate, and then these are going to, as I let them cool, they're going to become more chip-like, If I let them go too much longer, they're going to burn. So we're just gonna take them out. Spread them. So these are gonna sit and they're gonna cool. You could eat them just like this, nice and warm. And again, if you don't like cinnamon, you can cut down the cinnamon. We love cinnamon here in our household. So we use lots of cinnamon, but you can cut down the cinnamon if you want to. I wouldn't cut down the Swerve, but you can cut down the cinnamon. You can eat them just like this, or you can let them cool. And you can even see this is already getting harder. It'll be more of like an apple chip. So snack number 2. These are the sweets. Now let's get to the savory. All right, so while this one sits here and finishes eating the yogurt, we're gonna jump into the savory. So the first thing we're gonna make is some onion straws. I have 1 whole onion that I have diced up as thin as possible. It's best if you have a mandolin, but so where you have 1 onion, we're gonna put that back into our clean container. I then am going to use some sea salt. I like the coarse sea salt, so we're gonna use about 1 teaspoon. I'm gonna then use some garlic powder that is opened. Garlic powder that is opened right here. I'm gonna sprinkle garlic powder on here. And then I'm gonna sprinkle, I know it sounds counterintuitive, yeah, garlic powder. I was gonna say, yeah, garlic powder. I was gonna say onion powder, but I'm not gonna put onion powder and onions. That's gonna be for my chickpeas. So garlic powder, the open one, 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm then going to take and shake this up. And when we put it in the air fryer, I'm going to spray some avocado oil on it. So we're gonna, these right here are shockingly good. If you watched last week's video where we did the hash browns in the air fryer, those, if you ever had, they used to come in a canister when I was a kid, and they were like the potato stick things. It is very similar tasting to that. They get crispy and salty, and so we're gonna shake. So once we have it shaken, Aiden, will you grab me that? The one with
Aye, aye, Captain.
Aye, aye, Captain. Nope, I need the one with the parchment paper in it. So once we're gonna line it with parchment paper. Super easy to do, just cut it to fit your air fryer. Sometimes they make silicone mats. And then we're just going to dump the onions into the air fryer, just like that. And let me bring you down here so you can see it. Once we get those in there, we're going to spray the onions with the avocado spray, mix them up, spray again with some avocado spray, and then we're gonna pop these in. So this is what it looks like. We're gonna pop these in first at 300 degrees for 10 minutes. So same thing, I'm gonna take my temp, turn it down to 300 degrees, 10 minutes. After this, we're gonna give it a good shake, and then we're gonna keep cooking, but we're gonna start here. So 300 for 10 minutes. All right, we just popped those in. So now we're gonna make our last thing. I have 1 15-ounce can of chickpeas, and I have 2 favorite ways to make these. So first we're gonna pour these right into here, okay? If you've ever made these in the oven, they get crispy and crunchy, but they take a really long time. You've gotta dry them. And so 2 favorite ways to make them. First off, avocado oil. So we're gonna use 1 tablespoon of avocado oil. Just sprinkle that in, dump it in. You're not really sprinkling. And tonight, I'm gonna be using garlic powder, and I'm gonna be using the Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning. But my second favorite, sorry, my air fryer's beeping. My second favorite way to make them is with half a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder, and a half a teaspoon of paprika. Toss it together. I add a splash of hot sauce, and it is amazing. But tonight we're just gonna use the Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning, and I'm gonna use about a tablespoon of it right inside of here, okay? We're gonna put the lid on, give it a shake. I'm gonna add a half a teaspoon of salt. Put the lid back on, give it a shake. Now we're gonna cook these at 390 degrees in the air fryer for 12 to 15 minutes. So we're gonna check them at 12 minutes, and if depending on your air fryer, depending on how hot it is, how warm it is, it could take 12 to 15, also depending on the desired level of crispiness that you like. So let's pop these. Here's our chickpeas. They're gonna go right in the air fryer. I'm gonna give them a shake, get them spread out. Fry. And we're going to set this, whoops, I didn't want to do that. Okay, so we're gonna set this for 15 minutes. Go. Open this up. We're gonna give these a quick toss. All right, you can use tongs or your fingers. Then we're going to turn this back on for another 15 to 20 minutes. We're gonna open these up, give them a shake, 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 shake. It's like the theme of the video today. Give them a shake, put them back in. Those are out, and you can either eat these just like this as a snack, or you can put them on top of, like, I like to put them on top of a sandwich. You can serve them on the side, or you can put them on top of, like here we have salmon. I would actually probably mix them with my mushrooms, but really low calorie way, add texture to a salad. And again, I love to put them on burgers or sandwiches. Here is our final product of the chickpeas. You can hear how crispy they are. And then if we move over here to our apple chips, you can see just by them cooling how they became like a lot more crispy. So freaking good. All right, so that is a wrap. You saw 4 healthy snacks made in the air fryer. Super simple, super versatile, however you say that word. Super versatile, super yummy, low calorie, and delicious. Listen, eating healthy and losing weight doesn't have to be boring. It's about finding ways to spice up your foods, to add flavor, to mix it up, while still making it easy. And so we had the chickpeas, we had the apple slices, we had the onion straws, we had the strawberries, so many different ways to use all of these things. And let me know down below what other air fryer recipes you want to see us do. I am officially obsessed with this thing. Cook every, like literally use it for snacks, breakfast, lunches, and dinners on the regular. And so let me know in the comments. If you have not, make sure to smash the like button. We will be back next Tuesday, same time, same place. So we will see you then.